Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's get started.
I have thought a lot in the last 24 hours.
time to get your weekly sports fix
By the skin of their teeth, they lost.
Then you can just ride it the whole thing.
with Stix
Shit.
Oh, what up, big dog?
Man, shit, G. What's going on with you?
Hey.
You interrupting my motherfucking Kings game. We out here trying to get money. The Kings is out here. Kopitar said he's about to retire. He ain't doing no fakery like LeBron, acting like he's going to retire. He's saying he is going to retire. So this is heavyweight stuff. This is the one dude. See, y'all don't know about this, though, but the one dude who's the all-time everything for the Kings, unfortunately, he ain't Wayne Gretzky, he ain't Grant Fuhr, he ain't none of them old school guys, so a lot of people forget, but they won 2 cups for the Kings. Y'all forget that. This is recent future, but
This is an anonymous NHL guru homo.
hey,
Oh,
pause.
anonymous NHL guru homie speaking right now.
Yeah, man, it's going down, man. Hey, I got something on this though. I doubled
I
up.
see.
Yeah, I had to double up because I was feeling the mojo with all the good with the Kings news and all that. I feel like there's a little something in the play for the future, especially for Game One. You figure Game One at Crypto in downtown LA, they gonna come out and show something, but they ain't showed shit. So good thing I got the underplay going and I doubled down on the underplay, but the Colorado Avalanche might go ahead and hit this over by themselves if they keep fucking around. But anyway, nevertheless,
What period is in it? What period is it in?
this is the second period intermission.
And what'd you play?
I got an under 4.5,
Under 4.5.
which is still in play because I got it's 3-0, and I got
This
the
motherfucker.
under. I laddered it up with the under 5.5.
Man, homie. Okay. I can feel the under 5.5, but you went live under 4.5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I get you. You're feeling that. Hey, real quick for y'all, we just popped it off right now. This is a sports fix with Stix and a nice big homie. We
Oh yeah,
back in
we just
the
jumped
action
into
right
it.
now. Hey, we back. We got to get back in the mix, man. It's been a minute, and we miss each other. I miss you, big homie. We miss talking, chopping it up. So we're gonna be back. But in full effect, Enough Big Homie is in the house, and he is in the spot right now. He is in the zone. He is placing the wagers on the NHL. The Enough Big Homie NHL guru. I'm telling you, dude. Follow this guy. He'll tell you what's up.
Right, you know what? Don't follow me because I might not tell you what's up. To be honest with you. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
hey,
Hey,
well,
I'm trying to I'm trying to hoard all of this information for myself, if you would. But I don't want to be like the Vegas pros and all of that. I don't want to self-proclaim myself to be a Vegas pro like I know a little something more than just a little something. It's literally just that. You know what I
it's
mean? And
watching, it's
yeah,
figuring it out, and it's playing the feels, man.
yeah, man. You just gotta know. You gotta, like I was telling you, you gotta know what things to play, and you gotta stick with your guns. Like if you want to play overs, play all the overs. You want to play this, or you see a
Yep,
trend, you
100%.
see a trend or something. Just ride the shit out of that trend until and just play the margins, and you
Just like
hopefully you get a little something.
just like we did with those over field goals last year, homie. How many over field goals? I know our percentage was good. We didn't kick
For
it in
two
the
years,
ass.
2 seasons, two
Yeah.
seasons,
And
and
then
I guarantee you, we was up
yep, no
over
doubt,
two
100%.
seasons.
We played those over 3.5 field goals. We caught on and we did it. And then this year we started with the over rushing yards for these QBs because I mean it's it's just how it works, man. These quarterbacks just end up tucking it and running it because they get rushed and they don't have options and they too scared to attempt a pass and throw these dumb plays. But if we can keep the number low on these rushing yards under or over the rushing yards and these low numbers, then yeah, you got to roll with that too. But 100%, you got to stick with what you feel and what you know.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, the a quarterback rush game is a thing. Now, of course, you and I wish that we was in the 702 and we can get down 2 3 days in advance and shit, but we are where we at, so therefore we get it like an hour before game day kind of situation.
Yeah.
And shout out to all the OGs from VSIN and all of that. But the amount of information and the amount of plays that are applicable to or can be played by anybody if you are in that particular area is insane to me, dog. You
Homie,
know what I mean? You can combo this guy with this guy and this guy, and these are all worldwide numbers.
I was just
But
watching I was just watching our episodes, the last episode I think we did about a year ago, talking about sports betting and all that bullshit. And I was literally going off. I wish I could cut the clip and put it on here right now because if I cut that clip and put it on here right now, it'd be exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what you're talking about. If we could just play the parlays, if we could get um the anytime touchdown parlay and we could pull this off, but Washington State is such a fucking joke, bro. We know that.
yeah, it's cool. I mean, shout out to the indigenous people that locked down their ability to do that. But I mean, we sure wish that it was a little bit more open because the laddering that people are doing, like, okay, so hey, I got for instance, I don't know. Give me a guy.
Abuka.
Taekwon Thornton. Okay, Puka. Okay, I got Puka, and his line is set at 90 and a half. These places say that they got numbers for you to run it all the way up past 100. There's action for all the way up to if Puka hit 105 plus 400.
Yep.
You
But
see what I'm saying?
you get him at 90 and a half or 95 and a half at minus 110 or
Right,
plus 110,
right.
maybe if you're lucky.
Standard Vig. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And see those things are the things when you start digging around in your info and all of that, and you go, damn, if I was on a guy, what I mean, like all of a sudden I thought Roma Dunze was about to go the hell off on one particular week. Let me find out what the max rack yards he could get, and let me
Yep.
play that instead of just the arbitrary number that y'all serving me at minus 110. You know what I mean? Oh man, it's so beautiful. It almost makes me want to move to Vegas, but I ain't got time for all of that.
Hey, I've
I
been there,
can't do
bro.
it.
Let's go. I'm down.
I
When
already
you get
know.
down there, let's go.
Hey, but look though, you know that damn that documentary they did about the Circus Survivor that turned me out.
Yep.
I am
We've been talking about that for years, homie.
I am down to put an entry in. I don't even know. I'm gonna start saving right now to try to get a couple entries for a Circus Survivor and make it a
One for
trip
you, one for me, dog. Let's go.
and then because the betting elegance that goes along with being in Circus Survivor is so crazy, yo. Because the whole world is involved, yo. All we
Yep.
got to do is just survive in advance for what does they say 20 times, and I'm just watching. I
What is
listened to all of this stuff, and I watched everybody who fell off with the Rams losing. Everybody this last week picked Rams. Everybody this last week picked Arizona Cardinals. Those were the two biggest favorites, and they all fell off. So now the whole field is down.
is down, right? And what is that? What is that on again? What was that on? HBO Max or what the freaking A?
I watched it on YouTube.
Oh, is on YouTube?
Yeah, I watched it on
Shit.
YouTube.
The Circo Survivor? Okay, okay, okay. I thought it was on some nonsense. I couldn't see. I remember I hit you up. I was like, hey, peep this out.
Oh, soon as you did that, I was on it. I was on it because
Because I didn't think I don't have that. I don't have that channel. I don't have that streaming service. So I was like, hey, peep this out. I didn't know it was on YouTube.
no, definitely a YouTube situation, and they did them, and it was a real quick thing. After I watched the first one, I said, you know what? They got me hooked because there's grandmas, there's old ladies, there's regular bet bros. There's everybody who's got a Circus Survivor entry, and they done pushed this thing up to record numbers to $14 million
Is it
on a
like the
on a
World Series of
thousand on a
Poker? Like
thousand
you get
dollar
paid
play,
out?
huh?
Is it like the World Series of Poker? You get paid out? Top three, top five, top 10?
No, shit. Well, they have a couple different ones. They got like a Grandissimo. They got a couple different other games that you could play, but the Survivor is literally
Pick
thousand
one a
dollars.
week and you have
That's it.
to, yep, you
If
roll and you can't pick
that's
the
it.
same one.
If you're familiar with the standard
Survivor, yep,
Yahoo and ESPN games,
yep,
it's like that,
Survivor.
but about that money for real and the whole world. Man, this damn documentary, there were people flying in from all across the
All
world just
over.
to put their money in, and then they had to fly back just to get back to work because there's only so, what I mean, a slotted window
Yep.
for you to put your, what I'm saying, your
And
your
you don't
your your grand down.
and you don't have to be in Vegas to pick your picks every week, if I remember correctly, right?
Exactamundo. So what happens is you get a proxy after that, and then now you have to call your
You
proxy
have you
and
you have
tell
a
them,
bookie that you would just be like, hey, this is my
get me
pick for the
down,
week.
get me down.
Yep.
Exactly. And you would be surprised at how many people they report every week. Because I'm now that I told you that, now that I'm tapped in with this VSIN situation, it's amazing. It's an overabundance of information. But anyway, they track all of this stuff because all of them have entries. So you would be surprised at how many people do not put an entry in every week.
Yeah, they fuck up.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
That's crazy.
Wild to me.
I love it. Hey, you know what? I just want to say this anonymous big homie beard that you got going on right now, that is not AI generated, is it?
No, that is CVS generated. That's straight from the drugstore,
And where
boy.
in the
Yes,
fucking hell
sir.
is the gray at, dog? Because I've seen your bitch ass, and I know there's gray in that motherfucker. So what are you doing with that? There is no damn way that that is legitly your damn face.
Well, clearly not. I'm not Marty McFly. I ain't got no, no time machine to just jump off into. But the brothers ain't scared to get rid of them grays and walk around here and act like we ain't old. You know what I'm saying? I was just telling my daughter today. I was like, I'm on the verge of cracking 50, which is crazy to me. So I'm going to do what the hell I can. Okay, you feel what I'm saying? I'm about to
Hey,
do what the hell I can.
it looks good, homie, and no homo, and I ain't mad at you. That looks damn good on you, dog.
Hey,
You look
and
like you know what you look like? You look like the Kimbo Slice, dog. Nobody knows about this Kimbo
that's what's up.
Slice back in the day.
That's what's
That's who
up.
you remind me of right now. I
Hey,
was trying to think of this whole time we were speaking. I was like, man, who does this motherfucker look like? I wanted to say some racist shit because you know how I am. But I want, you know what? But you really do look like Kimbo Slice right now. That's who you remind me of. Take those glasses off real quick.
Hell no, I can't see shit. But hey, I get the Kimbo Slice. I'm sitting up here looking into the small window off to the side that has me in it, and I see what you're talking about. The Kimbo Slice, the
Yeah,
Kimbo
I could
Slice
see Kimbo
goes.
Slice right
Yeah,
now.
the Kimbo Slice goes. I like
Mad
that too.
respect, homie.
I like that too because let somebody fuck around and see what happens.
Yeah, backyard brawl. Hey, what else? What else you got going on right now? How's those Kings looking right now?
Uh, we just
Are we still on
literally.
the? Are we still on the under 4.5? That's all I care about.
Yeah, we're definitely still in on the 4.5. They just dropped the puck on the third period.
Oh, it's just
19
3P.
minutes in. Colorado has 30 seconds left on a power play. We still at 3-0 Colorado Avalanche over the LA Kings. But so we got, what do we need? We hating on 2 goals. We'll appreciate one, but we're hating on 2 goals. The 3 goals is definitely not happening. Definitely
Okay,
not happening.
yeah,
There's
nothing 3P,
absolutely
right?
no way. That's why I
So we
went
got the
in.
cover.
Yeah, I'm thinking I was gonna double up, but I didn't know that the Kings was just gonna bend over. Like what I mean?
Hey,
When it was 1-0, I was like, oh well, shoot, let's just go ahead and double up on this thing. You know what I'm saying? And they had the 5.5. I figured let me layer it up with 4.5 and 5.5 just to protect myself.
no, makes
And
sense.
and immediately it became 2-0, 3-0. I go, oh my God. these these dudes is tripping, and and the Avalanche is out here skating at crypto.com arena like this is their home shit.
We
Yeah,
I want to make sure I'm recording this shit, dog. It said recording, yeah, I think so. All right, cool.
yeah, I heard that a while back, man.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah. So,
Um,
hey, I need you to give me some information about the financial industry right now in this moment and time with uh
bro, you want to
government shutdowns and things like that. How is that affecting the banking industry? And should I be in? Should I be out? I mean, I don't know.
first
I
of
mean,
all,
because I'm heavily active in all
hey,
things.
you want to hear a funny story? Let's you need to clip this shit for the people later on today.
That
Uh, Remind me about the financial industry because you know what? I would love to speak about that and I want to be a part of that and I want to be able to uh give my knowledge and speak my knowledge here and there, right? But let me tell you, homie, your boy, you think you have some shit like you're fucking artificial hip, you're fucking plantar fasciitis, which you're soft with the plantar fasciitis. Come on,
uh,
dog. What
Hey,
you
you
have turf
stand on
toe
that shit.
too?
Hey, you stand on that shit with
You
heel spurs, homie. You
you
stand on that shit with a
you
fucked
a
up hip, heel
soft
spurs,
ass
and all that shit.
boy, son.
Hey,
You soft. Hey,
it's
I
motherfuckers
get
who
you.
retired from less shit than I got.
I get you. You have a new hip. Okay, I got you. But you're out here. If you can't walk around on your foot, son, you're training for a triathlon. You're out there doing all that. I respect that. But you can't tell me you have a bad plantar fasciitis or whatever. Your ass can't walk around. Come on, dog. I've seen you. You can't walk around on a hip. You can't walk around on a knee.
That's
You
the
can
whole
walk
problem.
around on a foot, son. So let me
That's
tell you a funny story. Go
All
ahead.
right. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead. Nah, go ahead. I'm gonna let you get that all out because I'm telling you, hey,
as I
this life you don't want to live this.
I know. I I
As a former athlete, you understand when stuff gets taken away from you, you don't want to live this life of, man, hobbling and walking around like a fucking toddler. Trust me, bro. You don't want it. Hey, we start reverting after a while, and they say you half your life, and they go you get past 45 or whatever, and then now all of a sudden you start going backwards, and next thing you know, you start inching closer and closer to diapers and toddler walking, and yeah, they gonna have to sit me in a playpen at some point. I don't damn know.
Hey, I'm telling you, I fuck around with you, dog, because I love you and you're the greatest, and you know I can fuck with you. But man, I'm telling you right now, you and I, if you put our my mind and your body together, we'd be all fucked up. Because this is what happened to me today, bro. I'm fucking walking out. I take the garbage out to the trash can down the street in the apartment, and I fucking walk back. I walk. I'm not on my phone. I'm not doing
That's right.
anything. I'm just blanking out, right? Walk up the stairs to my apartment, crack the door. Why is the door not open, dude? I'm like, I know I didn't lock this motherfucker. Try it again.
Oh, that's too.
Do the key again. Put the key in there, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh hey, these people have some cool placemats around here. Looking around, I'm like,
In there though,
doesn't
inside though, you're fully
No,
inside.
no, I'm not inside. I'm just
Uh,
outside. Like the places, there's like four of them around here, right? Four outdoor
okay.
placemats, right? And I'm looking around. I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. I don't recall that in my place. Put the key in, turn it. Oh yeah, shit. Try the door handle again. Finally, look at the number on the door to the right because it's not on the left. It's like not right in your vicinity. It's to your right, right? And I look over and I'm like, that's not my apartment number. I'm like, ah, fuck. I tried to break into someone's motherfucking house, dog. I tried to break into somebody's apartment, not in mine. And this is like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, what the hell? You talk about getting old, son? Not hap-
Let me find out that the homie Stix is bruh man from the fifth floor who just be walking into people's house from Martin on Martin show, making a sandwich in their kitchen and pouring juice and shit and looking for beers and shit
Why is there
and
no,
using the bathroom like it's
hey,
his house.
if I walk into someone's apartment and I walk into the fridge and there's beer there, it's gonna make me feel at home, dog. That's all I care about. I give it in there. If there's no Coors Light, then I'll be like, hey, why is there no Coors Light in my fridge? Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. If there's Coors Light in there, it's a wrap, dude. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm turning on the TV. I'm chilling, and we're gonna have a good time or a very bad time once that person says, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing in my house, bro?" I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, old is getting old, man.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, my grandmother told me back in the day, man, old, getting old ain't no punk, is what she used to say. And I'm trying to tell you, when you get old, that shit does not play no games. That don't play no
Telling
games
you,
with nobody. It creep up on everybody. Everybody think they fly until them numbers start progressing. And when them numbers start progressing, you know what I'm saying, your body be like, yeah, we used to do this. Go ahead and jump up there and grab that rim, see what happened. Go ahead and embarrass yourself. Go ahead and try to race your kids to the corner. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
It's wild, yo.
I know. I remember. You remember back in? I must have been like probably 5 years ago now when you took Kamara out to the basketball court and, and you were like, "I'm gonna, I'm gonna hoop her up," and I think it lasted about 5 minutes, bro. And you said, "Nah, I'm good. My hammy don't play this right now." And that was when you had the good legs and you had the good
Exactly.
hip and you had the
Exactly.
good plant, the good foot, dog. Can you imagine doing that
Exactly.
shit now?
man. But
Those kids run loops around you right now.
eh, yo, but look though, at the same time, you peep this though. I probably have not done this much daily work since varsity wrestling practice during season. You know what I'm saying? I be on this shit. I just be looking for results, and the results ain't happening, which is what is that's the thing that has me thrown off. And that's what tells me that time waits for no man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why all these athletes, when they go, hey, this is when I knew that it was the time. It's exactly that because you still have the motivation, you still want to do it, but now all of a sudden that weight ain't the same, or that speed ain't the same, or that those movements aren't the same, and oh, don't have a major injury, you know, that you try that you need to come back from what? Oh my God! Look at my hey, look! Shout out to my boy Andrew Luck who got out of here with all of his brain cells. You know what I'm saying, and still able to walk. That dude is a genius. And look, that's why he went to Stanford. But hey,
That motherfucker said, "My offensive line, nobody's taking care of me. I'm gonna get beat up and I'm out."
and that's it.
500 record, maybe.
Shit, the average person, we know what happens with these cats in the NFL, what happens after the fact. They be up here hobbling around and all this, unless you the god Jerry Rice. You know what I'm saying? Who could
Jerry Rice ain't
who
in back there taking hits, dog.
I know it, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. He's out here. He look at all that work and all them tapes we used to see of him doing that work and all of that, and he
Yeah, he's doing
never
that
he
work because he didn't have to fucking take those hits every day and get knocked down and get tackled by 350-pound linemen.
That's right. They didn't have those crossing routes back then. He didn't have to suffer them crossing routes that Michael Irvin had to suffer with. And
Jerry
you look
Rice
at
did
Michael
that.
Irvin. Michael Irvin done lost his damn mind because he done got cracked way too many times. He's out here at the Hurricanes games, going crazy like he's a part of a student alumni. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
he's lost it. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? You take all of those hits on, and then I just watched somebody just interviewed my boy uh uh Darius Shaq Leonard,
Oh, Shaq
linebacker.
Leonard from your Colts? Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
And they were like, "Well, why you give up so early?" And then of course, he gives the story, and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't want to start getting into the." He said, "I started with all the medications to be ready for game day and all of that, but I wasn't
Yep,
trying to
yep.
live. I wasn't trying to live off of that because I couldn't do if it wasn't the Friday or the Saturday before game day, I couldn't do nothing, which is
I don't know
crazy,
how. Yeah, I don't know how they do it, bro. That's
crazy."
religiously crazy how they handle themselves.
Yeah, and he said he would do nothing until Friday. Friday, then he would start taking, you know what I'm saying, whatever he needed to take. And then Saturday, and then game day, and then get after it. And then, but he said he was dealing with way too many things to where he couldn't push off and he couldn't go certain directions and all of that. And that's after a major injury and you trying to do it on a professional level. I couldn't even imagine, you know what I'm saying, just all that and your brain being gone with, you know what I'm saying, you having to work with the medication just to get you right Monday through no
Bro, you know how that feels
Sunday through
though.
Thursday. You wasn't doing nothing. It better not be a Thursday game because your ass is gonna be all messed up.
And you're feeling that right now. That's how you do though. Not to put your business out there, but you kind of have the same feel though, like with all the shit that you have to go through to deal with the daily aspects of the bullshit that you got to deal with. I mean, those guys are are crazy. Like you can't do that for that long. So respect to Shaq Leonard stepping away. He did retire, right?
Yeah,
Yep, he did retire.
yeah,
He was at the I think he was at the Colts game last week or
yes,
the week
sir.
before.
He didn't get a number retired, but they let him give a little nice little speech and this kind of thing. A couple players shouted him out and all of that during the game. But yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw that. One of the sacks that old boy had. Those
Mm-hmm.
that big boy. Speaking of that, your Colts are on fire. Your
Looking right.
Rams are on fire.
Looking right. How did we know that Daniel Dimes would be the what we needed after Andrew
You
Luck
put a
after all that?
quarterback. It happens all the time.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
put a quarterback in the right situation. You put a quarterback in the right hands of a coach, and the quarterback coach, a head coach and a quarterback coach who can teach you the right way of being a quarterback and just making the right decisions and putting you in the right game plan. That's how it works.
Okay, what happens? What you said is 100% accurate, but what these teams have tried to do with getting the young, cheap QB in order to solidify the rest of the roster to pay off everybody else. We can not pay that person heavily for 4 years until then, or however many 3 years, I think, and then their contract comes up. Then we have to pay them if they're worth it, like they did with the Brock Purdy situation, which is they done messed up, but it's all
Yeah.
good. Um, but in those situations, man, hey, these quarterbacks need time to bust the Aaron Rodgers, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They need time to bust the Patrick Mahomes. You got to hold that clipboard for a little while until you feel like you done you've done all of the practice squad situations, you've done all of this, and then maybe you've done some uh cleanup duty in real time situations, but cleanup duty though. But
I agree.
nevertheless, you do that. And I'm trying to tell you, all of that stuff is invaluable. Throwing these dudes out there, everybody loves to throw a hot college quarterback out into the starting position,
Jackson Dart. Let's just
and just to
that's a
watch
good reference.
them fail. And then what's gonna happen is you spin it back around, give them 3, 4, 5 years, and then we look at Geno Smith. Then you look at Sam Darnold. Then you look at a couple other guys,
Hmm.
Daniel Jones, and you see them all spin back around, and they land where they should land in situations where it would be beneficial for them after they've had the appropriate amount of growth. It's like going to graduate school. They went to college, which is cool, but now you get that first level of graduate school, and you stay under the same situation with the OC and the head coach, and you stay in the same system for a while, and then when they throw your ass in, then you turn into Jordan Love. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep, I agree with you. And that's what I was saying about Jackson Dart. Like he's thrown in there right now with a terrible coach who obviously had Daniel Jones last year or 2 years ago or whatever it was. And then
Is
Daniel
Dable
Jones goes
terrible
somewhere
though?
else.
Is Dable terrible? Because he be taking a lot of credit for the Josh Allen situation.
Yeah, but now he's taking a lot of credit for the Jackson Dart situation too,
Right.
but where's that going to lead him? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that Jackson Dart is the QB1 in New York right now, hands down. But
Should he be?
if he makes bad decisions like he has, I think he had what, 2 or 3 interceptions last week. It could be a different situation. You know, he'll be there for 2 or 3 years and then hopefully he goes somewhere else. Dayball's not going to last that long in New York, anyways. I mean,
No.
he's been there 2 or 3 years already. So Dayball's probably on his way out. But you get a quarterback, like you said, with Daniel Jones moves on, Sam Darnold moves on. Uh, Baker Mayfield was in Carolina, Cleveland, Carolina, and now he's balling out in Tampa Bay. I mean,
That's the number one. That's the number one example right there.
yep. I mean, you
He
got
because he went number one.
and he went, yes, agreed, and 100%. And that's how it works. You get them in these situations if they can handle being a backup quarterback, if they can handle going through the adversities of being terrible for that long. I mean, Sam Darnold said, and I quote, and we all saw it, I see ghosts, you know? And now look what happens. He goes to Minnesota and now he's back in the league and or back in the prime time and he's a starting quarterback, Minnesota and now Seattle. Uh yeah, it's all about coaching, bro. It's all about coaching and you have to be able to get the right people in place to coach and get these guys to play the right way, their way, and be comfortable with what how they play.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to think that all of these guys that are these quarterbacks were the dopest guy from their high school, and then they were probably top five, top three in college when they came out. We're not starting no punks out here, except for like Spencer Rattler and a couple other people that are currently starters. These is all high level guys. It takes some major doing from a guy. They was about to shit on my boy Trev Lawrence. You know what I mean? He was on the verge of being shit on. And now look it. I don't even know if they still gonna do him like that. But a couple years ago they were saying he don't care because he just looked like a surfer and he don't necessarily care about football like we care about football. And he's like Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
Right. And
You know what I mean?
we've talked about Trevor Lawrence for a while. I mean, what is he, a 500 record right now? Do you really think that he's a 500 quarterback? No. I mean, he is definitely one of the top 10 QBs, I would say. And
Dude, for 4 or 5 years he had nobody with him. Literally nobody with him, and he was getting killed by Colts defense. Oh, he was definitely getting killed by the Texans defense. And he would, he'd get off a little bit with the Titans defense in that division. Yeah, and I watched it because that's the same division. I work with this division that, I'm saying the AFC South that the Colts are in. And there's no way a kid with all the measurables like this guy that's still playing,
yeah.
is not going to be successful if you put the pieces around. Then you have to worry about, is it like one of those like New York Knicks situations where the owner or I should not the New York Knicks. Let me say the Cleveland Brown situation where the owner is like notorious, like I don't want to spend no money and I don't want to put no money out there. Same thing with the Cincinnati Bengals, except for they gave Joe Burrow and my man Chase, and finally paid T. Higgins some money. But they gave three dudes a gang of money for no reason. Like they just threw it out there because people told them that they wasn't spending money. But Jacksonville's a little bit different. Jacksonville was trying to get these young players from the draft and grow this, which it seems like they've done at this point, and then watch Trevor Lawrence grow. Yeah, and I think that they got
You're
something.
gonna have to you're gonna have
They
to
need a
hold
couple
that
more
thought. You're
pieces.
gonna have to hold that thought for a minute, homie. I'm gonna hit you back up if you're down to get back in. Remember to subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite podcast platform. This is Sports Fix with Stix and announced big homie. Give the people one thing real quick if you got one. If not, we can pull it up to next one.
Hey, look, holla at us on the flip. You know what it is.
That was Sports Fix with Stix. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show. If you want to join the show, use the hashtag Stix and Sports.
Winners don't make excuses.